If you just to kind of like explain what iOS 14.5 does is the new update ultimately block your IDFA from the app obtaining it. Now, specifically Facebook, because Facebook will then always obtain your IDFA, and after that, basically all your information is now handed to Facebook. And now what the new iOS 14.5 does is that it blocks that. So now Facebook can't get your IDFA because your IDFA basically has your user ID, has your login information, your email, your phone number, your address, and all sorts of things that, you know,
your history, like the shit that you bought, your what was the shit you told me? Like it tracks your income basically, so it knows how much you make.
I'll get into the Facebook. I'll get into the Facebook side, but basically, yeah, what it is Apple is on this thing where, you know, they've done a lot of shady shit. Not gonna say like Apple isn't, you know, is like the heaven all be all end all and never done anything wrong. You know, they have the thing where they update your phone and make sure all the old phone doesn't work so that you are forced to buy a new phone.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they have that shit going on.
Shit, and the new phones be busting though.
Huh?
The new phones be lit though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be up. The 13's about to come out, but that's another topic for another day. So this new update doesn't, like, you know, take away from what Facebook is trying to do as a model, which is collect as much data as from people as possible in order to sell to advertisers. That's their entire business model, right? So this update's only giving you the chance to opt in or opt out. Now, if you want to opt in and be like, hey, you know what? I don't really give a fuck about my data, and I will allow this specific app or that specific app in order to track my data. Now, if you don't want that, you can opt out and be like, no, this app isn't allowed to obtain my IDFA, which is your identifier for advertised code. You can also do that.
So here's my thing. When it tracks the, because I'm not really sure about this. So when it tracks the data, like, what does it really track?
Okay, so for
because that's what people really think. They think it's like tracking their location, like just basically like stalking you in a sense.
Right.
Does it really do weird shit like that when you're getting your data shared, or is it just tracking like your purchases, seeing stuff that you might be interested in buying?
So Facebook, right? It's a free app. And a lot of people fucking use it. Now, it owns a lot of things. It owns Instagram, WhatsApp, and all that. I mean, I'll get into WhatsApp, right? But in order for Facebook to make money, they need all your data, and they use that data in order to sell to advertisers and companies, right? And companies need all the information they can get from people in order to feed them what they think they want, right? So Facebook. If you download anything from Facebook now, once they are able to obtain your IDFA, Facebook can track your physical address, your email, your name, your phone number, your user ID, your device ID, your purchase history, your financial information, your precise location, your contacts, your photos, your videos, your gameplay data, your search history, your crash, your browse data, your performance data, and etc. So literally,
that's kind of creepy, but they can just find a lot of porn online.
Yeah, no, I mean,
that's kind of creepy. Still,
it's creepy. Like, we all know this. We all know they track us based on like the shit that we would see, like, you know, advertiser where we're like, dude, we just talk about it, and this shit happened to be on the app.
That literally happened to me a couple of weeks ago with the homies. We was talking about some shit in the Xbox party, and I pulled up my phone, you know. We was talking about Adobe Premiere.
Right.
And I was on Instagram, and as soon as I opened Instagram, I seen one post like from someone I follow. Scrolled down, the first sponsor that was Adobe Premiere. I said, okay, I'm turning Siri off on my phone right now. I turned everything off. I was like, yeah, I'm creeped out now.
Yeah, no. So it kind of brings up this topic. Is like, do you care about your data? And like, you know, at the end of the day, like, we think they're selling us something, but I think what's really happening is that, like, the products that they're trying to sell us isn't ultimately their moneymaker. Like, we are the product.